My name's Terry Poole. I've got a little statement. I've got a question.
Do you want mine?
No. My statement to you is I'm very concerned, Mike, with you taking this party leadership position. In the past, you've always voted with your conscience. You voted against the Medicaid bill when you said it was wrong. It was going to cost more money than what the people said it was in the administration, past administration, and you were right. And I'm concerned about whether this is going to cause you to lose your independence in your voting because of the fact that you are the third person in the party now. Will you have to go more with party lines when you feel yourself that your vote should go the other way? That's my statement, or my question. But the statement is, I talk to a lot of people my age. I'm 50 years old. A lot of us need reassured from the people in Washington that our government is actually working. Because a lot of the people I talk to, the American Legion people, when I go there, we're not assured of that anymore. In the years past, I never had a question that my government was working properly. Maybe I didn't agree with all the decisions that were being made, but that's a different issue. The issue is the government working properly now? You know, we see food safety issues, we see illegal alien issues, laws not being enforced. We see issues across the board, banking regulations that's either been deleted or not enforced. We need to reassure from Washington and people like you that this government is still working for the people at this meeting today. And I need that personally because I'm a veteran. I served in the United States Air Force, but I just don't feel assured anymore that the government is working for us like it's supposed to be for the people. I just don't believe that. And a lot of my friends, we feel the same way. My age group in the 50s.
Thank you, Terry. Well, let me encourage you with the word that I think that with regard to fundamental services, security, the administration of government is working about as well as it ever has. Now, as a conservative, I'll tell you, I never think the federal government works very well. But with regard to VA benefits, with regard to disability and Social Security, I think the machinery of the government is continuing to move. Where I do not think our government is working has more to do with the future. We are not making the hard choices today, whatever those choices should be. Whether it be, whether it be that we cut government in order to put our fiscal house in order, or whether, as many would do, not me, raise taxes to put our fiscal house in order. At some point, someone is going to have to do that, and the option of borrowing money from China and Saudi Arabia and sending that bill to our children and grandchildren is, I think, morally wrong. And we're doing it at levels never imagined by previous generations of Americans. Never even conceived. And so in that sense, I think our legislature is failing to work. I think we are not confronting the great challenges of the country. The administration of the government day to day is working, and I don't want to create anxiety among the citizens I serve about law enforcement, FBI. I bet there are lots of good men and women working in government and doing an effective job. But I will tell you that I don't think the Congress is working. As you know, you've been coming to these things for a while. I think that was true when Republicans were running Congress, and I think it's true today. On your first point, I was recruited after the last election to take a leadership position in the Congress. I was unanimously elected because I was drafted for this job. Had I not been drafted, I would not have sought it, because I sought a leadership position 2 years earlier and got my brains beat out because I have a tendency to buck the system, call them like I see them, and I agitate people in my own party. But when they came to me and said, you know what, all this stuff you've been talking about for a long time, we think you're onto something, and we think maybe we'd like your style of leadership, I felt a duty to step forward. But I guarantee you, I always tell people I'm a Christian, a conservative, and a Republican in that order. Just watch and see. We'll do this job to the best of our ability, but my first priority is to my convictions, to my constituency, and I expect you'll see that over the course of the next 2 years.